We have to deal with it. Unfortunately, that was a nightmare for them. But it is what it is.
Hello. Hello, folks. We're live. I'm having some internet problems, so if it keeps cutting out, I'm sorry. I can't help it, but it's been doing it all day, and we had some weird things happening today, like all the street lights out, but none of the other power out. Like went down the street and street lights were out, but and I thought that was very weird. All right, well, I'm in Louisiana, and James P. Madonna is in New Jersey, and BUMPy Road is in New Hampshire, and so we're gonna try to get through this. The crashes was just the way it goes. I have a beer from New England. It's for winter, and it's called Cold Snap. And I believe y'all are having a cold snap. We got it coming this weekend. This is 5.3% alcohol. It's 12 bitterness units, and it's certified kosher, and it's from Samuel Adams Boston Beer Company. So I already put it in the banners. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. Now, James, what do you have tonight?
Okay, I just found the website, and I'm going to put it right here now. Okay, I have here what is called 9-pound porter. Okay.
Suck it.
With the hammer. I guess it means suck the beer, suck the porter. Georgetown Brewing Company, Seattle, Washington. Okay, it's one of the products that Mr.
From
Jason. Yeah, Jason Cleveland sent me in his grab bag box of delights. And I figure since this is a porter, it's the closest thing I can find to a hearty winter beverage. I think the other one was Accumulation Hazy Winter IPA, but okay. So this 9-pound porter, Georgetown. What did I say again? Georgetown Brewery, Seattle. They seem to they make pretty good craft beer in the Pacific Northwest. I noticed.
What's the alcohol level?
Hold on. 6.5.
Good.
6.5. Which I guess is considered a little light for a porter, right? I mean, or moderate. 9-pound.
I think that's good enough. It's stronger than my beer. Now, BUMPy Road in New Hampshire, what do you have?
The strongest beer of the night. Now, I bring this beer because BC Beer Reviews actually talked about this beer being put out by Bell's for Valentine's Day. It was bottled, or at least packaged, right before Christmas. So I have Bell's Black Hearted, which is a black IPA. Comes in at 7% ABV. And it says this black IPA holds no ire, I guess, irie towards love lost. It thrives on it. Remember your ex, take a few sips, and then go back to enjoying your day. They're someone else's problem now anyway.
I checked out the Bell's website. They have a lot of fascinating products. Bell's Brewery.
Yeah,
they do.
Michigan. It's a little dark by you, Bumpy. You got dim lights on tonight?
Okay, so what happened? My camera settings I had to change because earlier on I did recorded myself doing a beer review, and it was daytime, and the light was shining through the window. It was affecting my camera, so I had to change the settings. So now it's darker now than it's night.
Oh, it's glare. Oh, you had glare before.
Yeah, that glare, I get that same problem. All right, so I'm gonna go and try to get. I'm gonna do the comments, y'all. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through my beer first, and then I'll go back to the comments, so I'm not too distracted. I'm gonna do a screen. I'm gonna pour it, and then I'm gonna do a screen share. So we'll just go through each one because I'm not too confident in the internet connection tonight.
Yeah. Well, where I am in this room, I
Oh
have
wow, there's a lot.
the room darkening curtain, or drapes or curtains, the insulated room darkening drapes, and LED.
Yes, I have
got
some of
very
those.
bright LEDs all around.
That's why you have such good lighting. All right, I'm gonna do. We got Beverage Ramble. I'm gonna add him, but then we're gonna go back to the screen share.
Knock 3 times on the ceiling. Here, man, that ceiling.
Good evening, guys. Good evening, gentlemen. How y'all doing?
Good.
Hello, Jean.
Good
We're
evening.
fine. Having a little internet problem, but
Yeah.
just we'll deal with now that this beer is milky, and I took it up, and the sediment went down into the beer, and it's going to make it very cloudy orange. The head would be thicker, I guess, if the glass was thinner. Now I'm going to show you all the real fast.
Is that better, James?
Yeah. If it's bothering your eyes, it's not good. But yeah.
So there's the can. You can see it's the same color as I showed when I poured it. It's got a thicker head, but it's a different glass. They show some people out there in the snow drinking it. They use two-row pale malt, a blend of two-row pale malt and malted wheat. So this has wheat in it. They use Hallertau, Mittelfrüh, noble hops. And these are the special ingredients: orange zest, vanilla, lemon zest, coriander, rose hips, hibiscus, powdered plum, grains of paradise, anise, and tamarind. 5.3%. Yeah, tamarind. 5.3% alcohol, 12 IBUs, so low bitterness, and 154 calories. And would pair well with empanadas, salads, mussels, sushi, curry dishes, grilled chicken, spice cakes with ice cream and cookies. And like James always says, how do they determine this?
Yeah, how do they? Because I've had cold snap. It wasn't bad, but it was a little light. It was pretty light, in my opinion, when I had it. So
I made chicken curry tonight, so I could have tested that theory out had I known.
yeah.
Right. Now, I'm gonna do my description, then I'll do the comments. So it's orange like a blue moon. Oh, James is going to start us off with the things that might help us tonight with this internet.
Yeah. Well, the big guns come out on Fandango, but and all you men that are afraid of your significant others and have to get permission to go live stream, grow a pair, will you please? Grow a pair. Anyway, want me to pour mine?
No, I was just getting you to give us the lead off. I'm going to go back and do mine, and then I'll get to.
Oh no,
get to
yeah,
you
go
next.
Go back.
So it's orange like blue moon. It smells like doesn't smell like much. Maybe a little bread. It's not a full one, but let's go with the taste. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, There's sweetness and there's a melange of spices. There's no doubt about that. A lot of different spices, but they're working together in concert, so you can't really pinpoint, oh, here's the vanilla, here's the tamarind. Oh, well, I just noticed some anise. It's too blended. There's the wheat and the barley, so it's multi cereal grain, cold cereal. Is high medium. The finish is dry, and we know it has low bitterness, and it has high moderate sweetness. So the sweetness is high moderate, almost what you could say sweet. Okay, so it's a nice beer, not fabulous, nothing great, but I usually give it a pretty nice score. I'm not really much for wheat beers, or wheat combo beers, but Cold Snap is made for wintertime. It's only sold January to March, so when spring hits, it's gone. But yeah, it's fine. No complaints. No complaints.
Sorry, I missed the spot. Go ahead. Want me to open mine up?
You look good, James. You look good.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Yeah. Bell's has a good website. I like it. Anyway, looks like a porter. What can I say? Because it is a porter. It's a little baby can, though. Yeah. Let me take a look. Yeah, I like that beer. Negro Modelo. Okay, it says here, brewed for our friends at the 9 Pound Hammer here in Georgetown, whatever that means, brewed for our friends. This is an exceptionally flavorful, medium-bodied porter. We use tons of chocolate, Munich, and roasted barley, then blend it with Summit and Chinook hops to create what we like to call roasted chocolatey goodness. It's interesting. 3 M's. Porter. Buy it by the pint at the 9 Pound Hammer or come in for our retail shop for growlers to go. Malts. See, 2-row pale black Prince. Black Prince. Spelled like Freddie.
James. Somebody's telling you good morning from Japan.
Oh, good morning there, Masumi. It is now 8:37 a.m. in the Tokyo area. Good morning, Masumi. So anyway, wow, you can definitely smell the cocoa. That stands out. I like the description of the ingredients. It's kind of like similar to the Samuel Smith holiday stout, whatever they make during the Christmas season.
Oh, winter welcome.
Winter warmer, or yeah, you're right. Winter welcome.
This is exceptional. I mean, for a stout. I mean, everything is well balanced. It's very flavorful. It tastes just as chocolatey as it smells. Oh yeah, this is a winner. This is really good.
And what's the ABV again, James?
6.5.
It's not bad. Yeah.
6.5. I like these little known regional craft breweries, and this one is most likely one of the best porters I ever tried. Porters and stouts combined. You can taste the hops, but it's not overly bitter. And the malts, actually everything's well balanced, but the chocolate stands out, the cocoa stands out, and the Munich and roasted barley. Okay, Summit and Chinook hops. I guess Chinook must be a Pacific Northwest. It reminds me of Chinook salmon, so it must be indigenous to that region. Excellent.
Yeah, helicopter, right? Or helicopter.
Helicopter? You said helicopters?
Isn't Chinook a helicopter also?
I don't know. I've just seen Chinook salmon. I mean,
Yeah, it's named after, I think it's a mountain range in the West.
it could be a Native American name, Chinook. Now I'm thinking about wild Alaskan sockeyed salmon at Trader Joe's. Now I got that on my mind. I haven't had that in a while. You know, that's the real red meat salmon. So it's kind of pricey, but it's very good. But anyway, this is excellent. This is excellent. And now to the next humanoid with their review.
I'm trying.
I know. I got a glitch here from StreamYard also. I have the page where before I enter the studio, it's still there. You know, where it shows you what name you want to use, and you know, that page hasn't gone away, but I'm here. I'm here and there at the same time. It's weird.
StreamYard trouble.
Yeah, well, it's
a StreamYard issue, obviously.
Yeah, that geek that owns the company. It's his fault.
Yeah.
They sent me a message saying my time was almost up, my allotted time, so maybe they put a slow on me. All right, Bumpy.
Opening it.
I could use up 50% of my hours, and it still tells me I'm running out of time.
Can we get the whole? No, we can't. But luckily, it's the perfect pint, so it shouldn't overflow. Very
like a Bell's beer.
Tan-colored head to this one. Fairly tight bubbles. Left a nice frothy mountain top, pillowy muffin top. Muffin top. That's what I'm looking for. It's a muffin top beer.
That looks good.
It is extremely dark. Kind of toffee coloration down at the bottom reservoir, very thin line of that. So it's black. We'll call it black because it is black-hearted after all. It is a black IPA. I don't know what they're using for hops in this.
Like a beige head, huh?
Let's go ahead and get some aromas and stuff.
I would pair that with black-eyed peas.
They probably use Chinook hops. I made a black IPA one time with Chinook hops. It's very like piney. I'm gonna say it's piney. Look at that, citrus and pine. And there is a slight citrus note underneath it. You're getting the malt notes kind of coming off like burnt toast. So very, very dark malt aromas. And it's, like I said, pine is the first thing I really noticed, but there's a kind of citrus underlying note or on the aromatics. I wouldn't quite pinpoint it as an orange, but it is definitely in the orange family. Maybe a candied orange, a little bit of candied orange. All right. Well, anyways, cheers. Smells like
Cheers.
98% of all the black IPAs
Cheers.
I've ever had. Yeah, it's a lighter side, like medium body. This one, very kind of medium carbonation, but yet it still has a good spritz to it. Citrus bursts, pine notes, pine needles. I would not call this a balsam pine. It's not a super sweet pine. Bready notes, burnt bread, extremely over well done toast type notes coming from the malt. Pretty sure they're using black patent in this one as well, just to give it that nice rich dark coloration. It does have that kind of if you put popcorn in the microwave and you say screw following the directions on the popcorn bag, and you say I know my popcorn can handle 4.5 minutes in the microwave on high.
Sometimes I keep it to 2 minutes, so it won't smell like it's burning. It's like, all right, time to take it out.
It's got that kind of carbon black flavor a little bit.
Depends on your wattage, your microwave wattage.
So it tastes a little burnt, huh?
Yeah. I mentioned overdone toast, burnt popcorn, that acridness from the darker malts being used. Black patent can give off a lot of those notes if it's overdone. And I do believe they're using. I'm not sure if that was in the thing that you brought up there. If they brought up the malts that were used, I'm just going based off.
They never show it. They never show the ingredients. They never show the ingredients on their website.
They didn't even say the malt. I mean, the hops that were in it. So, like I said, my first idea when I built a black IPA, which basically came out more like an overly hopped stout, was I used black patent malt, just a small amount, just to bring that black coloration to try to keep it from going too roasty, but still having a really dark color. So that's why I'm saying I think they use black patent. Also, one of the hops that really struck me was Chinook, because just with some of those tones, that gives off a pine note, and it can be a little bit citrusy as well, a little bit orange forward. So yeah, this is like pine. What kind of pine would it be though? That's the question.
Douglas
It's a little bit like spruce tips. So a little bit Christmassy. I'm not sure what type of pine tree I have out in my front yard, but it's dying. I know that. Yeah, I don't think it's balsam though. So it's not a super
Louisiana,
sweet
we have
pine.
loblolly pines.
What?
Loblolly.
Loblolly?
I noticed Florida has a lot of
Loblolly.
Australian pines.
Yeah. It might be spruce. It might be like a spruce tree type pine flavor. That's what I'm thinking. I mentioned spruce tips, so to me that makes sense. I've had some beers with spruce tips in them, so that's kind of the flavor profile. And maybe if I went through this, I could probably find something that says spruce tips on one of the hop characters, and then find out maybe what hop they're actually using. But yeah, it's bready, burnt, piney, and citrusy. The bitterness is not too high. I'd say it's in the moderate level. It's fairly well balanced for what the flavors are, being portrayed by the the malts out of this. So it's not unbalanced at all, because it does need that piney, resinous note and the citrus note really to cut through some of the deeper, darker flavor notes from the malt profile out of this, and still make it taste like it's an IPA and not something else like a porter or a stout. So yeah, I'm going to say it's a well-balanced black IPA, Cascadian dark ale. It's not tasting like it's a porter or a stout. So they did the job, and I just got to figure where it lands on my list of black IPAs I've had, because there hasn't been too many.
And this is from Bell's, right?
Okay.
From Bell's. Yeah, this one's not
Yeah.
bad. This one's not bad. It's definitely not my tops, but it's not bad.
Yeah, there's the two-hearted ale, which I like.
If you ever get a chance, look up Lob Lolly Pines. All right.
Yeah.
Now, Jean-Pierre.
Well, gentlemen, good evening. And Jay, you may find difficulty trying to find this info on this beer, but I know there are a couple of, as one beer I still had in the refrigerator, but I was saving it for my brother because again, I was going to give it to him this past weekend as a late birthday gift, but unfortunately when I left the house, I said, fudge, I forgot to bring it. So I didn't want to drive back. And so
fudge.
Yeah, fudge. Yeah, we don't know what fudge really means. So so instead, another beer that may not be viewed as a winter beer, but as you may remember the story, Jay, about people in the country club, drinking a certain beverage with a lemon wedge in the holiday season and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, tonight I got its big brother, the strong one. It's not a beer for the winter, but for some folks, it'll keep them warm at night, and especially go to bed early. And that is this, the VSL.
Well, it's a winter beer.
Yeah, so beer for the winter. So anyway, 8.5% ABV, Schlitz, but now under the guidance of Pabst Brewing Company, 8.5%. This came out in about 2004, 2005, right at the same time as
2005.
Yeah, right at the same time as Hurricane by High Gravity by Anheuser-Busch InBev, and I believe Ice House Edge, which I think got cut off by Molson Coors in one of their chopping beers they decided to cut off and get rid of. Yeah, so 8.5%. You can see what this beer looks like. Again, if you're at a holiday party or a party that's somewhere that's, you're on a budget, so, this is one of those beers. Definitely very strong. You can smell it. It's a bit harsh for me. Extremely harsh. 8.5%. Also, another one, part of the family, and that is Colt 45 High Gravity. That's still being produced right now. So, smooth, easy drinking, super cold, as I had it in the fridge. Holidays, we all love seafood during the holidays, right? We love some little fried fish, little mussels, clams, oysters. Those are things to have during the holiday season, or during the winter months. Looking for something to enjoy, or maybe, I don't know, if you want to do a fried fish during the winter months, anything that's food related would go well with this. And this is the beer, unfortunately, you got to pair with spicy food, seafood, spicy food only. I don't think it will go good with a sandwich. I don't think it will go good with a roast beef or anything like that. It has to be something really, really spicy with all the flavors that's in this brew. So those advertisements that I saw, and Jay, I know you posted some of them over the years on Alcohol Eggs. The guys at the country club, the sweater, the big Christmas get together, big corporate Christmas gathering. All the employees, hey, let's get together. And they're all drinking the Schlitz OML at the time. So, yeah. So I, like I said, I didn't want to drink that Wild Leap because that's what I had left. I think that'd be a perfect stout to drink for this time of year, once a month. Any imperial stout. And I did another imperial stout, imperial today. I uploaded the video on the thing, and that was the Trolls Nugget Nectar, which I reviewed today. I uploaded it, but it's what it is. It's if you're a high gravity person, you're looking for something to really keep you warm at night, really cold, and you go sleep like a baby on a cold night, then this is the beer for you. So, not much to say about it. I know our good friend Dave likes VSL a lot, and yeah, a bit harsh, but this is a once in a while brew to have, and not a everyday brew. So any of them, because I'm at this age right now, I can't deal with any of that stuff right now. Maybe once in a while, but not. So for all those who still think I drink these high gravity beers every day, hell no, I don't. It's just a review and that's it. Or I want to be funny or silly, but But anyway. Yes, you're right, Tommy. Better deco. So I'll have my score coming up on this beverage. So
All right.
I like the Blue Bowl better.
Me too. That's tolerable. That's tolerable. Yes. Yeah.
Or I should say Blue Bowl more. I think I used incorrect English there.
So, mm.
All right.
There's no website, I'm sure. The Swiss website.
No,
is
there used to be. There is no one.
And yeah. So I don't know what's going on with Paps. Paps is anyway. I won't go into a rant about Paps and their website and other things, their distribution, but
What do you think about jalapeno poppers? Would those go well with that?
oh yeah.
Just for those that are allergic to seafood.
Yep.
Deep fried whole belly clams.
Yeah. Yeah, some clams will go good with this. Some mussels,
Lightly fried 1 minute. Or calamari.
Old pork.
anything. Free seafood is good with these 211, of course, like feeling a little loopy. Yeah, I would imagine you would feel a little loopy drinking that. No more 6% here in Georgia. They discontinued that now. They went into the 8%, and I'm not buying that stuff anymore.
Nina, you got to remember to breathe during or in between sips.
Yep. And a lot of this too, in between drinking that too. A lot of this. Pure Life, Leslie water, or water from the tap, or the water hose. Either way, it will save your life. Drinking this stuff.
Bart's got a gold bull going along with you there, Sean.
Yes. My fellow Bart from my home state of New Jersey. So, yeah. So,
From the Pine Barrens of South Jersey.
yeah.
Bart Robinson.
I'm itching. I was gonna go up there in April, but I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm kind of itching to go up there during the summer months. I really want to get back to Wildwood or maybe Red Bank, New Jersey, down the beaches during the summer months. Walk the boardwalk and get some pizza. Saltwater taffy, all that good stuff. That we used to take these trips when I was a kid. Me and my brothers down to the Jersey Shore, Long Branch, and Seaside Heights.
Any salt in saltwater taffy.
Yeah.
There's nothing salty about it. Now I like the fudge they sell on the boardwalk. Different flavors of fudge. Speaking of fudge, before the fudge is I think it's cream cheese, sugar, and whatever.
Right.
Whatever flavoring.
Yeah. Take a trip.
I think it's cream cheese.
Go to a minor league baseball game. See the New Jersey the NJ Jackals right there at Montclair State University. They're the baseball team. Yogi Berra, may rest in peace. I know he was involved. Just hang out, drink beer, and just talk. Watch minor league baseball.
I saw Yogi Berra's house in Montclair, New Jersey, where he used to live.
Yep.
Big old, it's like an old mansion. Like it's old.
with small doors.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, not small doors like, the Munchkins on the Wizard of Oz, but relatively small.
Gotta watch out if fidgets show up. You gotta have a couple of fidgets.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow.
Yeah, remember in the our gang they had the two fidgets.
The fidgets, yeah.
I can definitely do some oysters on the half shell there, Michael. That sounds good with the Frank's red hot sauce. I usually do it with some type of.
I'm sorry, y'all. All due respect, I'm sorry to break in. I mean, Jim Harbaugh said he's gonna stay at Michigan. If they're gonna, I know Michigan has some issues, whatever, but they had some lawsuit with some doctor. I hate to get off the beer topic, but anyway, they a class action lawsuit with some doctor did some inappropriate things at Michigan. They had to pay $490 million, whatever. I said to myself, the reason he's going to go to the NFL because I don't think Michigan had the money to pay him, but looks like they do have the money, or the booster's going to give him the money, or somebody. I don't know, some bigwig in Michigan, maybe Tim Allen or whatever, or Stephen Ross got the money. But yeah, it looks like he's returning to Michigan. He's going to stay at Michigan. So anyway, a bunch of bull crap,
All right. Well, you see my score. My score is an A-, 92 out of 100. Now James's score.
Okay. Because it's so refreshingly well balanced and chocolatey. I wonder how peppermint would go with this. But anyway, I'm so impressed. I have to give this, as far as porters go, a 99% out of 100. Low handles. 99% out of 100. Low doorknobs. It's like some women are like doorknobs. Everyone had a turn. But anyway, what? Ronald Theriot. Why? Now, who do Louisianians typically pull for in baseball? Whoever they want, I guess.
Wouldn't St. Louis be? Cardinals be closer to?
Maybe, yeah, it's north, just north of Ronald, Mississippi River, north. Yeah, this is good.
Are we moving on?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go, I guess. So, like I said, based off of the black IPAs that I've had, my three most memorable ones, because I've had a few others in between, but Todd from 21090, his homebrew black IPA, still top of the list. That's like I think I scored that like a 99 or whatever, but it's probably moving up to a 100 bracket at this point because I've had so many other ones, and nothing can top Todd's homebrewed black IPA. Self-Righteous black IPA from Stone is another really good one. That's right up there in the high 90s, right around 97, 98 or so, I would say. Moving down, you got Shipyard's black IPA. I don't think they make it anymore, but that was a memorable one. I used to pick that one up 12 packs all the time and pretend I was a pirate because they had like a pirate on the bottle. This one is less than those most memorable, so I'm gonna kind of go down that scale, and I'm gonna land this one at a 92 out of 100 for the Bell's Black-Hearted Black IPA. 92 out of 100. I think it's just the burntness in it that's kind of
over blackened.
Yeah.
What do you say, Jean, for your beer?
All right.
Oh,
Yeah. Again, I know it's universally despised by a lot of people, especially with the three beer sites, Untapped and Beer Advocate and Rate Beer. But for what it is, guys, for a high gravity beer, it's a bit harsh. I need something a little more milder. But again, super, super cold to drink this thing for what it is. And again, the food pairings, hot, spicy food, because it'll cut all the flavors, washing it down, or seafood. I'm going to go 89 out of 100 for this one.
cool.
For the Schlitz Gold Bowl. Again, make sure you're wearing a sweater and, it's cold outside, and you're all singing Christmas carols at the Christmas
all right. What's
party.
the number again?
89 out of 100. The weather outside is frightful.
That might actually match up close to what I gave it on my 50-point inspection. Yeah.
I'll watch that video.
Yeah, it's inexpensive, it's cheap. And I know BUMPy, you can get that up there pretty easily, right?
No.
You don't get any of the high gravity stuff up there? Okay.
Nope. It was brought to me by John and Ellie.
Oh, Massachusetts. Okay. All right.
Massachusetts beer reviews.
Well, I appreciate everybody.
Via Georgia. When I logged on, someone put down Georgia beer reviews. I wonder who did that.
Well, you took over for that now.
Yeah, you're the last reviewer in Georgia remaining.
I know, right? Hi, Nina. I'll just know where to go. Where you want to go, Nina?
Peachy Keen.
Tends to be bite in my shed. Okay. So
Aquid Neck Lobster Company in Newport, Rhode Island. It's on a pier. I like seafood restaurants by a marina.
you and I
Not
both,
by
my
John.
friend. You
Aquid
and I
Neck.
both. You and I both. When I
By
lived in
Marina Pier, not by a Jean Pier.
Yeah.
That's family owned, old family owned marina by the marina seafood restaurants.
when I lived in Mobile, the Pelican Reef, the River Shack over by Foul River. Pelican River was by Foul River. The River Shack was over by Dog River. And of course, a couple of other restaurants over there, over by the Causeway, overlooking Mobile Bay. Yeah, those are the type of restaurants, not these name brands, but the mom and pop restaurants, seafood restaurants. Very good.
No corporate chains like
Thank you.
like Red Lobster, Legal Seafood, so on and so forth.
Red Lobster gives me this. This is what I give Red Lobster, the thumbs down.
But it's in the Beastie Boys song.
Right. Well, yeah, it is. It's Old English 800. All right, Jane's going to close this out with a musical accompaniment.
Accompaniment. Yes, they were Mexican. I mean, you go to like a chain like Chili's or whatever on the border. It's not the same as going to Mexican restaurant owned by Mexicans who have mariachi bands and all that.
All right. Well, thanks to BUMPy. Wait. thanks to Bumpy Road and James and Beverage Ramble for joining, and thanks to me for hosting.
Okay.
I'm sorry I had that.
Quick promo.
No problem. We took advantage of you, Jay. Sorry. But thank you for having me.
promo. I look forward to Fandango Friday, which is this Friday. And I don't have any plans for a show yet because Jason Cleveland is going to be busy for the next 2 Sundays. So I don't know what I'm doing, but if I'm doing it, it's going to probably be with BC, Jordy, and Eric Fraunfelter. Probably, if I do anything. Okay, that's it.
Right.
That's it. Time to make my organic spaghetti with crab sauce, with crab meat sauce, and watch AEW wrestling.
Nice.
Thank you
Enjoy,
very
Jay.
much. And I have Dawn Busters tomorrow morning. Now Bumpy Road, any promos, and then Beverage Ramble, and then we out of here.
Yeah, I got my 50-point inspection videos. I put them out Wednesdays and Fridays. So those are my beer review videos. 50-point inspection. I just do it based off of a different point scale. And then my live stream is on Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is called New Brew. So join up on panel. Just bring a beer that you've never had before. It doesn't need to be a new beer, just new to you. That's pretty much it. It's a little bit of an off air. Everybody goes wild if they want to talk over each other, but try not to interrupt. And then a little bit of structure with some questions, and each panel member will have a chance to speak on their own without being interrupted as well. So it's a different take on doing beer reviews live. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. No. I, of course, as I mentioned, Jay, everyone on the panel, I mentioned about the Trogs Nugget Nectar that I reviewed. I uploaded. It should be up now, as well as the Juicy by the new Belgian beer I did. Aside that, and another beer I did before that too, the home style IPA. Outside that, really nothing else. I'll probably do something this week, but my dad is coming to town for a funeral, so he'll be out of here Saturday. More likely Saturday or Sunday, I will probably upload another video. So he's coming tomorrow, so we'll go from there. But outside of that, guys, it's a pleasure hanging out with you guys. It's been cool, mad respect. Always fun, Jay, on Wednesday nights and Fandango Fridays and Stout Sundays. If John will do it, who knows? But anyway, it has been fun. So that's my promo. Enjoy, everybody. Have a great rest of the week.
Take care, everyone. 6 more weeks of winter, the groundhog says.
Yeah.
I thought that Mel the Groundhog died. How could they still hold the
Oh, they got
celebration?
another one. They
They found another groundhog.
rats.
They dug him out somewhere.
Well, I'll see y'all on Fandango Friday. I got my party bucket liqueurs. So, but if you have liquor, you can join, because remember, liquor's okay now.
I thought Bill Murray was going to show up today for Groundhog Day, but hold on.
Yeah, but he kept repeating itself.
He's waiting for the Cubs to start their season.
Okay, well, that's it. All right, thanks, everybody.
A little bit of gin sake.
Good nights.
We're still live, aren't we? We're still live? Okay.